Alright, last up we have Charizard. Alright, we're going to be taking a look at some interesting facts about Charizard, as well as its Mega Evolutions. Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. So basically, there are three forms to cover for. So for Charizard's information, his weight is 90.5 kilograms on regular Charizard, 110.5 kilograms on Mega Charizard X, and 100.5 kilograms on Mega Charizard Y. His height is 1.7 meters. He is a fire and flying type on regular Charizard and Mega Charizard Y, and a fire and a dragon type on Mega Charizard X. Its abilities are Blaze and Solar Power, which is its hidden ability on Charizard, Tough Claws on Mega Charizard X, and Drought on Mega Charizard Y. Its catch rate is 45, which is also 11.9%. It evolves into Charmeleon starting at level 36. It is the final form of Charmander. It can Mega evolve into two forms, Mega Charizard X using Charizard Type X, and Mega Charizard Y using Charizard Type Y. It also has a Gigantamax form. And Charizard is the game mascot of Pokemon Red and Fire Red versions. So I think it's one of the best mascots for the Pokemon series. And for its entry, Charizard flies around the sky in search of powerful opponents. It breathes fire of such great heat that it melts anything. However, it never turns its fiery breath on any opponent weaker than itself. So wow, Charizard must be a pretty strong Pokemon there. Now when it comes to Charizard being in the Super Smash Bros. Series, he used to be a Pokeball Pokemon before he became a playable character. So Charizard appears as a Pokemon that can be randomly summoned from a Pokeball. When Charizard appears, it attacks the enemies of the player/team that summoned it with a scorching flamethrower. While turning its head left to right, the attack deals 6% damage per flame in both games. So that's pretty cool that Charizard was able to make good use as a Pokeball Pokemon. So when it comes to Charizard being in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, well, this was the first game where he got to join the Smash roster. So Charizard is playable as a member of Pokemon Trainer's Party, along with Squirtle and Ivysaur. The three Pokemon act as one fighter that is unlocked from the start. Compared to its teammates, Charizard is heavier, but boasts a range of hard-hitting moves such as Rock Smash and long-range moves such as Flamethrower. However, while its dash speed is slightly above average, it has the slowest walking speed in the game, and despite its ability to fly, its overall aerial game is subpar. Charizard is knocked back slightly more by water attacks such as Squirtle's Waterfall, and slightly less by grass attacks such as Ivysaur's Vine Whip. And as a member of Pokemon Trainer's team, Charizard is bound by the mechanics of Pokemon Change, which was implemented to encourage the player to switch the trainer's active Pokemon periodically. This effectively prevents the player from relying on using any one team member exclusively. Its final Smash and Brawl, which it shares with Squirtle and Ivysaur, is Triple Finish, in which Pokemon Trainer sends out all three of his Pokemon and has them unleash their strongest attacks on the opponent. In Charizard's case, it fires several Fire Blasts. Wow, firing several Fire Blasts is pretty powerful. And for Charizard's role in the Subspace Emissary, well, Charizard is not in Pokemon Trainer's Party from the start. The trainer travels to find and catch both Ivysaur and Charizard to add them to his team, while helping Lucas find Ness, who had sacrificed himself so the blonde psychic could escape from Wario. Pokemon Trainer eventually finds the two Pokemon, defeats them in battle, and captures their trophies in his Pokeballs. Charizard itself does not play a role in the story after this point, so it's disappointing that Charizard doesn't get a role for the Subspace Emissary. Now when it comes to Charizard being in Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U and 3DS, well, Charizard doesn't have Pokemon Trainer on him. Instead, he's just a standalone fighter. So Charizard returns as a standalone playable fighter, similar to Sheik and Zero Suit Samus. This time around, it can Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X as its final smash. In addition, due to it now being a standalone character, Rock Smash is now its down special move, replacing Pokemon Change, while a new special move, Flare Blitz, replaces it as the side special move. It also now has a new up throw, resembling Seismic Toss used by Ash's Charizard, that works as one of the strongest throws in the game, Balance Patch 1.0.8 onwards. Charizard has been completely rebalanced from Brawl. Its overall damage output and attack speed have decreased, but is also much more mobile and has more versatile air, grab, and defensive games. While it is a better individual character than in Brawl, it is also hampered by the inability to switch to Ivysaur or Squirtle for certain matchups. So basically, you can't switch out. So basically, for Charizard, he's just a standalone fighter, and you can't switch out to another Pokemon. But I still think Charizard is a pretty strong Pokemon in the Smash roster. Alright, and finally we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So for Charizard being in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, well, he's now returned to Pokemon Trainer's roster. While still the slowest option of the three, is significantly faster, improving its ability to approach opponents. Its aerial attacks, in particular, leave it less vulnerable and generally have a better knockback and range. In addition, Flare Blitzes deal more knockback and shield damage. Fly, while not as good as knocking back as it used to be, its hitboxes are larger, allowing hits to connect more often. Charizard loses Rock Smash for Pokemon Change, decreasing its defensive options on its own, but once again allowing it to switch with Squirtle to adapt to the situation. So it looks like Charizard is able to switch out to another Pokemon this time around. That was great that they brought that back. So there are more spin-off games for Charizard that he has appeared in. So for Pokken Tournament, Charizard is a power-type playable character in Pokken. Moves it can use include Flamethrower, Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, and Seismic Toss. Upon entering Synergy Burst, it Mega Evolves into Mega Charizard X and can use the burst attack Searing Blaze. Wow, that is a pretty strong move. And in Detective Pikachu, a Charizard appeared in Detective Pikachu under the ownership of Sebastian. It fought Detective Pikachu prior to the events of the movie, so that was a pretty intense fight. And in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Charizard is a member of Team ACT. Wow, it looks like Charizard has made a lot of good appearances in some of the spin-off games. Now when it comes to Charizard in the TV series, he's made 6 major appearances. So for Ash's Charizard, Ash has a Charizard that he caught as a Charmander in Charmander the Stray Pokemon. It evolved from Charmeleon and attacked the prehistoric Pokemon after saving Ash from the claws of an Aerodactyl. But unfortunately, Charizard disobeyed Ash's orders until Charizard chills. So that's even worse because Charizard gets pretty reckless when he disobeys Ash. But at least he's able to obey him after Charizard chills. And for Charla, Lisa of the Charific Valley owns for her own Charizard, nicknamed Charla. It apparently has a romantic relationship with Ash's Charizard after it became her bodyguard, so that's pretty neat. And for Team ACT, the Charizard from Team ACT and its teammates had a cameo in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Team Go-Getters out of the gate. They were considered for the job of rescuing Big Brother Pikachu, but were already on another mission. So it looks like they were trying to rescue Pikachu, but they were too busy with their mission. So for Lane's Charizard, well, a Charizard that can Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X appeared in the X and Y series under the ownership of Lane. a Pokemon trainer who seeks to defeat all Mega Evolved Pokemon. So it looks like they're trying to defeat the Mega Evolved Pokemon with Mega Charizard X. And for Trevor's Charizard, well, Trevor has a Charizard that can be received as a Charmander from Professor Sycamore. It was revealed to be capable of Mega Evolving into Mega Charizard Y, as shown in a league of its own. So that's pretty cool that Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y has appeared in the anime. And for Kiawe's Charizard, well, Kiawe's owns a Charizard that was given to him by his grandfather. He often uses it as his personal ride Pokemon. So it looks like Charizard can make a pretty good ride Pokemon when you're trying to get to places in Alola. Alright, so here is Charizard's shiny form. So basically for his shiny form, the colors on regular Charizard's shiny form are black and red. I mean, it used to be purple, but they changed it to black and red to make it a better shiny. And for Mega Charizard X's shiny, well, the only thing they did was they changed the color to be a bluish color, and they also did the wings as red. And for Mega Charizard Y, they did the same color scheme as they did for regular Charizard. And here is the QR code if you ever want to register them into Pokemon Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So basically, Charizard has one of the most popular shinies of all time. Oh, and here are some other facts that you didn't know about Charizard, is that prior to Generation 6, Charizard and Rhyhorn shared nearly the same cry. The cry was updated and reused for Mega Charizard Y, so that's pretty cool. And for Charizard and its pre-evolution shared their category name with Flareon, Moltres, and Infernape. They are all known as the Flame Pokemon. And Charizard holds the direction of being the first Pokemon to appear in the Japanese version of the Pokemon anime, as it is the first one to appear in the opening. However, outside of Japan, Mewtwo is the first to appear. So it looks like Mewtwo got that start in the English version. But looks like Charizard is a pretty famous one for the anime as well. And Charizard is the only Pokemon in the Super Smash Bros. Series that transitioned from a Pokeball Pokemon to a playable character. So it looks like Charizard got a lot of popularity to become a playable character, but I wish they would do that with other characters and make them playable. And Charizard, Typhlosion, and their respective evolutionary lines have the exact same base stats. And Charizard was the focus on the Pokemon Center promotion in April 2010. So basically that was a limited time only offer. And Mega Charizard Mega Charizard has the highest special attack stat of all fire type Pokemon. And Mega Charizard Y has the highest special attack stat of all non-legendary flying type Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. And Charizard is the only Pokemon not in the Alola Pokédex to be a ride Pokemon in Sun and Moon, where it is unobtainable via normal gameplay in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So basically you would have to trade Charizard from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in order to actually get him in Sun and Moon, although they also do the same sequence for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon as well. And because of its beauty and elegance, Driftfield Drawbridge is also referred to as Charizard Bridge. So it's pretty cool that they have a good nickname for Charizard. And Charizard and Mewtwo are currently the only Pokemon with 2 Mega Evolved forms. So that's pretty cool that Charizard and Mewtwo get Mega Evolved forms. And Charizard and Gengar are the only Pokemon capable of Gigantamax and Mega Evolution. So it looks like Charizard and Gengar got all the popularity they deserve. And Charizard and its evolutionary line are the only non-Galarian starter Pokemon to appear in Sword and Shield. So it looks like Charizard was the first one to appear because he got all the popularity, and Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and their evolutionary lines will make appearances in the game. But of course, Charizard has a lot of good popularity, and he's such an amazing Pokemon. You did your best out there, Charizard. Way to go. And there you guys have it. Those are some interesting facts for the whole Charizard evolution line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell for notifications, check out my gaming videos, and also don't forget to check out Pokemon plush toy videos, Super Mario plush adventures, Kirby plush adventures, and Sonic plush adventures. And request me some more videos that you would like to see in the future. So see you guys next time. Bye. Rah! Nobody should mess with the mighty Charizard. Oh yeah? Nobody should mess with the mighty Gengar. Says who? Ha ha ha. That's what you get, Gengar. And I win! Ha ha ha! Ah ha ha ha!